would say I have a relatively rare opportunity to play a course actually very near to my house. It's a lot closer than the course I normally play, but it's always absolutely packed. So we're gonna play here now. It's very cold. It's like in the low 50s right now. I'll show you a little bit about this course. It's a very nice layout. I think it's a very fair course, pretty short also compared to a lot of places I played recently. I did play here earlier in the year, actually twice. So let's see how it is in the fall. This is a nice little hole. It's a relatively short par 4, so we're about 200 into the center of the green, but it's actually pretty downhill. So I feel like if I can just get it to the front, it might roll pretty close, and that's the approach we're going to take. Alright, bogey. I'm always nervous about playing up here, man. I've played here 3 times this year, and there's just like a little bit of a mystique about it. Not a great score for such a short par 4, but this layout's very approachable for me. And like I said, I played up here earlier in the year and shot one of my best rounds ever. And I think it's because honestly, it's a pretty short course. It's only par 71, but it's quite fair, and I do feel like if we can hit our tee shots well, we should always be able to actually reach in 2, which is something I have a lot of trouble with other places. They also have GPS here. You might not be able to see it very well, but they've just added this, I guess, because this used to not exist. I don't know when they added it, but when I was here in May, it did not exist. So it's kind of cool. I'm pretty satisfied. It seems to be accurate so far, those first 2 shots. So we'll see. This one's playing apparently 140. It's a little bit of water, but it's super close to the box, so relatively short par 3. Hit it pretty thin into the bunker on the right side. We'll see how the sand is. Okay. Well, that was fairly lucky. It didn't look like it was going in, and all of a sudden it just fell into the cup. So cool, par on that hole, very good. I kind of popped it up left side. I'll tell you, these boxes are not in good shape at all, unfortunately. Somehow actually worse than Summit Hills. It's mostly just like they've not repaired them at all year, it seems. Just like big ruts. So okay. Putting hasn't been great for me recently, and these greens are also relatively freshly aerated. I don't know when they did it, but a lot of sand on the green. But 3 really good putts on 3 straight holes. Pretty short par 4, 330 from this box. So yeah, like I said, very approachable for me. Just need to put it in the fairway. Hit it a bit right, kind of pushed it. I was a little conscious about this weird mounding. Didn't want to miss left because it looks like it'd be gone. But yeah, we have about, card says 135 to the center. I'm actually surprised it's so short. The club should have been more than enough. Had this happen last year as well. Good contact in the fall, just doesn't go as far, I guess, unfortunately. Pretty chilly, pretty windy. It's also starting to rain. Misjudged the distance pretty bad on that one. We still have a pretty long putt in here. Super slow. This is a pretty unique hole here. It's a huge dogleg par 5. There's even a sign that says active tee on the left because we're about to go underneath the tee and then up and around it. Just kidding, actually. The tee boxes are normally back there, but now they have them up here. Very like haphazard placement of the markers as well. But this is a very short hole. In fact, it's 300 yards to the green. So if for some reason you were able to get it up over the trees, you can easily drive this par 5 in one. But of course we're going to go out the normal way, and hopefully this hole has been a problem for me the last 2 times I played it. My buddy came up here and hit driver. Now, of course we were back there and he put it deep into the woods, and that really shook my confidence. Okay, that was a really good number. I just wanted to make sure we were short of the bunker. Okay, relatively blind shot, but it says about 110 in, so I'm going to trust it. Okay, pulled it a bit. I tend to do that a lot on those uphill lies. It plays well for my shot shape, but of course the shot shape is a hook now, so we have a little pitch in. I think I'll pitch this. That will definitely, the grass is very bushy here. But not bad. I mean, for a par 5, I usually don't play these very well at all. Surprisingly good little chip there. It's not been my best club this season, but I have to say, when I played here in May or whatever, the greens were excellent. Even though they're aerated, they're really nice. They're receptive, the ball's spinning. But the thing that you incur when you play a course with very short par 4s is long par 3s. Now this hole on the card says over 200 yards. Right and left are pretty much dead if you're long at all. So you really have to hit the number. Let's see what it is. I don't think it's playing. Usually, again, the box, when I played here in May, it was up there. So this is probably a pretty generous box. Oh, what can I say? Playing very well. I have to say, this course really brings out the best of me. I've played it 3 times and all 3 were excellent rounds so far, at least. I don't know if you saw that. It did not go in. Birdie putt missed just right. I'm surprised it didn't break at all. The greens are pretty good, I'll have to say. But yeah, another par. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. Pretty big dogleg par 4. Most of the hole comes in the first shot. It's about 230 to the corner. So we'll hit the 3-wood, hopefully get up there. And then we'll only have like a pitching wedge in or something like that. Something small. But there are bunkers protecting the corner. So if you don't catch a right line, you might be in serious trouble here. All right, well, I did the thing you don't want to do. Let's be short and right. One of the two is fine. But now we have no shot at the green. Well, Not true, we do have a shot, but do I want to risk it? I think the answer is without question no. So we're just gonna kind of lay up. I don't know how far that is, but just hit a little pitch up there. I don't know how it went up so high, but I popped it up way in the air. So it barely went anywhere. Hit a branch on the way down actually. So yeah, not great. We still have a pretty long shot. I was hoping to be up on that side of the car path, but I guess it's certainly better than, I mean, I don't know. There was no other option. I don't think there was no way I was getting anything through those trees. That was annoying to golf in this weather because it's like if the sun comes out, it's like I'll take the jacket off. Then the sun goes back away, it's like no, putting the jacket back on. Okay, another short par 5 this time. I have to say I really like this hole. It's like a super uphill approach once you get it over there, but relatively I think it's a very nice hole. The thing that I think is the funniest is I actually have this like pathing system, and the blue boxes are back there, so we're playing from up here today, pretty far up, but that's nice for us. You know, you start over there, that's where we came from, that hole there. So then you come around the back and you actually go right by the tee box of number 3 there, which is where we played before. And the GPS actually thinks you're on 3 for a second, and it's like, why are you on 3? Don't go to 3. And then we come around and it's like, all right, we're here. We also have these very nice little steps here. Okay, didn't hit that one very well. It is super fat. Actually, only have another 9-iron in, so hopefully this will work out. I wanted to get a lot closer, let's put it that way. Yeah, ended up hitting the front and it rolled all the way up. So we are on the green, green in regulation here. But this is a long putt downhill, wind behind us, so hopefully we can get the speed right. Great. Stop there, okay. Well, short par 5s. That's a very good friend of mine. Tell you what, that's great, man. We're making a lot of pars today. And the back 9 is actually a lot easier than the front 9 in my opinion. Okay, even shorter par 4. It's probably gotta be the shortest one. 305 it says on the card. And it's a little weird fairway here. It's a very awkward hole, but it's not bad. I think if we can just get it out by that stake, we should have a really good chance. This was actually, I almost had a birdie last time I played up here. I just missed the putt by like an inch. We have no chance at the green, even if these trees weren't in the way though, so we're just gonna probably lay up over there. There's that tent that's just on the other side of those kind of decorative ferns and stuff over there, so probably just lay up to the front of the fairway there. Nice little touch there. Saved the bogey. Now this hole, uphill par 4, again relatively short, but it is uphill, so if we have been hitting it a little low today, the wind is kind of killing our distance. Hopefully we can make good contact. up short here. I didn't make great contact, but I thought we'd get some rolling and be on at least the front of the green. And still we have a pitch in. Made some good ones so far, so. It looked like it was just going to be a straight putt, but it ended up breaking a bit to the right. I'm going to put a little spin on it. Not sure if I hit it well. The wind too, you know. But okay, bogey. And it's not a problem. It's just shocking how many good chances I'm having so far today. Another very downhill par 3. We're accustomed to this from Summit Hills, but this one is very short. Like, this is almost ridiculously short. It reads 89 from where I'm standing, and we have a strong wind in our back. I really don't feel comfortable with the shot. I hope that we can just get it on the green, because honestly, if the wind catches it, it might end up on that other green. Just depends on what the gusts do. That's just crazy. It's actually off the back. I took like a 3/4 swing, maybe even like a half swing, and I teed it up super high, and it's still long. I barely even touched it. I mean, like, legitimately, I don't know how you could hit it softer than that. Okay, there's bad bogeys and then there's good bogeys. That's a bad one. Anyway, another relatively short par 4, 375 from back here. Uh, 187 to the flag, so we're gonna have to, and it's again uphill, so. And it's also now raining. Might be snow. Oh my god. All right, no, that was not good. Not a good strike. All right, anyway, we have just a shot up over these trees. Hopefully it won't be too bad. This is for our 3rd shot. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so tee shot was so short I wasn't in the fairway. Then I shanked the second shot into the other fairway, and then I duffed the 3rd shot, and it probably catches some root or something like that and ricochets all the way on the green, and we now have about 4 feet for par. This course treats me well. It's just short, you know, and the rough isn't ridiculously thick, so I'm actually able to hit shots. It's not in that bad a condition considering what the weather and everything looks like. It's not that late in the year. I'm happy honestly. Basically kind of the same hole as the last one, just a pretty long, relatively long for up here, par 4. And we also have a nice little step area. I kind of like when they do that, to be honest, but we just got to hit it out there straight, and shouldn't be too bad. That was probably my best 3-wood off the tee so far today, but I think maybe the wind pushed it a bit. As you can see, the leaves, I'm surprised to be over here. So I got 130 to the front into this wind. I don't know what we're doing. Honestly, I'm gonna say this is probably the worst weather I've played in. Just keep catching these like insane gusts of wind. It's so cold. It's actually worse than the last video, honestly. At least it was warm that day. Not bad. Okay, I just can't get these speeds all of a sudden on these screens, but not too bad, whatever. A lot of bogeys. This is actually a very interesting hole. Very short hole, but again, I mean, I don't know if this is uphill or downhill. There's like 8 boxes. I love the layout here. They have a lot of car paths as well. I always think that's really neat when you see a lot of different car paths. But there's actually 2 more boxes over there. Actually, I think 3 more boxes over there. So yeah, you can play the hole from over there. Which is the last time we played from over there. This time we're over here. This feels more like a, it's actually on line with the yellow tees, so this definitely doesn't feel like the right tee for me, but I'll take it. We're playing very well, and we're actually very fast too. Probably can't see it on the cart thing, but it says 2 hours 17 minutes. We're on, this is 14, I think, so yeah, pretty good. Hit it pretty well. Came over here to check it out over here. It's been a while since I've been over here, and look, what the hell's this? It's a brand new super soft. I mean, how does that even get over here? Somebody must have, oh yeah, they must have really pulled one back on the previous hole. Wow. Okay, another entirely blind shot. I actually have no idea where the green is, but the cart GPS tells me I'm about 115 from the center, so we will take its word. Super short, so yeah, I guess it's uphill more than I gave it credit for. Flags up in the front though, so again, just relatively straightforward chip. I don't know if I've ever made this many consecutive bogeys, but yeah, it's not really, I mean, this is a good round. Just so many opportunities for par that I'm missing. It's a relatively long par 4, 360 or something. And the problem is the left side is this giant gully. Every time I play up here, well, the last 2 times I played up here, I lost the ball. So hopefully that won't happen. It's pretty far in the wind. Feels like it's in our face again, so probably not even come close to getting there. You hit it a lot, like even another probably 30 yards and to the left, it's just going to run all the way down behind those trees and actually going to go this way. But yeah, no, we had no problem with that. Not even, I mean, this is awful again, probably like 100 yards. I hit it well this time, just this wind is absolutely destroying me. We have over 200 yards still in, so again, we'll probably just make another little layup here. That is ridiculous. I wish I could show that ball flight, man. That is just ridiculous. The ball goes up in the air and just comes right down, like if it hits a wall. Okay, double. Go in, please. Oh, that sucks. First double. The front 9 went so well. I guess it's bound to happen, but... Okay, another long par 3. This is over 200 yards. Looks like they're installing a new box over there. It's good. Wind's relatively calm right now, so hopefully it's going to stay that way. Hit it well. Just, I guess I didn't get all of it. Anyway, it's not really that bad. It's just very short. The flag is very far away, so I should have probably just hit 3-wood. I hate hitting 3-wood on par 3s, man. Just not a good feeling, but... Oh, wow. Where goes this round? Go in the hole! Oh my god! What the hell? Just cannot miss today. Tell you what, pulled, I mean, I just hit the ground first on that first chip and then decided to putt that. Wow, went in. If it didn't go in, it was going probably 10 feet past the hole, so got very lucky. The only 400 plus yard par 4, but again, pretty downhill, so if you catch it well, you should be in good shape. Wind's up again though, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, what's up? I just carried the reds. I mean, can you imagine? There's the tee boxes up there. We had to come all the way down here. Imagine teeing off from right here. Okay, last hole. Hopefully we'll get it all in. I had to rush a bit to get this footage done. I don't know what's going on with these batteries. I think I just need a fourth one, but par 5, the only one on the back 9. And I'm just gonna say this, the tee boxes are in very bad shape. Like, they're really bad. But I guess that's a testament to just how much play they get. Like I said, this place is relatively famous for being absolutely slammed and relatively slow play as well when we've come up here in the past. So I'm happy to be out. I'm happy to be able to play at my own pace, playing very fast, no issues on my end. But yeah, the tee boxes, I mean, this is definitely the worst tee box. It's basically I mean, it's everyone has been like this too. So I guess maybe the blues would be a much better shape, but a lot of people probably playing the whites. So it's just basically teeing off in dirt, and you know, hopefully that'll recover over the winter. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. I have to say, this is probably one of my best rounds ever, honestly. You'll have to check out the spreadsheet in the description to see the scorecard. It's very good. I had definitely missed some, you know, left some out there. That putt right there, especially. A couple putts that really let me down, but I played very well today. This place is very agreeable to my issues, the distance especially. Being able to not fear failing to make every par 4. You know, relatively common, especially Summit Hill's first 9. But yeah, there's not a single, there's really only one hole that's longer than 400 for a par 4. So yeah, that's really good for me. I think that's, like, you know, very good. I don't know why it's not more common, because the scorecard says the course plays at 6K yards. So it's the same as other courses, but somehow all their par 4s are short. I guess, you know, it's also, oh, well, it's also only par 71. I don't know if I said that. So the score is going to look pretty good, but it's 1 stroke, you know, less or something like that. So yeah, not bad. I really enjoy this place. It's, you know, you definitely want to come up here with a foursome typically, but I was really glad to come out here. It's pretty cold, very windy, but I still had a really enjoyable day. I played in under 3, well, it was actually 3 hours and 2 minutes, it looks like. So yeah, you can't beat it. Course pretty much all to myself. There's a good amount of people on the course, but I just got here at the right time. So if you're looking for a course, the best thing is it's so close to my house. Like, you know, if I was able to come up here and play more, I would save hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on gas, honestly. So let me know what you think. If you've ever played it, let me know. But yeah, not in bad shape at all, considering how cold and the weather and everything. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.